It's not cutscene time. Hello and welcome. Episode 26, let's go. It's Wednesday right now. I'm recording in advance a bit again. Last time Harry's name got put into the goblet. We don't know who did it, but it's not that nice. Hagrid showed us what the first task was about. Something about dragons. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do now. Oh, Defense Against the Dark Arts by Mad Eye Moody.
Huh?
That was weird. Alright, so we're in class and it looks like we have to save some students. 4 out of 4. And it gives us a character to unlock, which is Ron again for the 15,000th time. Pajamas. Now this guy, by the way, he's an old friend of Dumbledore, and he's actually what's called an Auror, which means that he's like sort of the magical FBI, I guess. Probably the last piece gonna come out of here. Oh, it's books. Sorry, Hermione. A golden brick. Still not really sure what they are all about, but I think it's something to unlock like cheats or something, but I'm not sure. Either way, this is gonna be the last one. There we go. All students saved, and now we're probably gonna have learned to spell Reducto. Interesting. Well, look at that. We have learned all of our spells. We've learned all of our spells, and there's still 3 years to go. I wonder if in the second game your spells will be replaced with new spells, or you will just keep the same amount of spells. They're probably gonna add some new ones to it, right? Looks like we're going back to Hagrid's. I just love how all the things that you did in the areas, like this cauldron for example, all the things that you did in the areas previously, they remain there and you can still see that you were there once before. Like this bridge for example, I think we built this in the first game actually, and it's still here serving us. Oh, the first task is gonna start. It's not even going to Hagrid's. Let's see, probably gonna be a cutscene. Alright, that's a bit dramatic. So Hermione can apparently help us on this task. Interesting. And we're in mission mode now. Cool. I'm guessing these barrels will protect us from his fire. Another character unlock. Ooh, Cedric. Dragon task. Interesting. The actor that plays Cedric in the movie is the actor that plays someone in Twilight as well. I want to say his name is Edward, but I can't be sure, and I'm sorry if it's not right. Well, I'm not really sorry, I don't care that much, but... We made a little dog. What the hell was that all about? So we just made a dog so that the dog could get murdered? That's interesting. I keep doing that. I should probably stop doing that. I just did it again. I keep walking into that fire, and just once you're in there you can get out. Actually one of the first times I'm recording in the morning. It's like 9 o'clock right now. Yesterday I finished my final lesson for the semester. Like I summarized it and I read through it once, which is like the start of studying something, but not nearly enough, of course. But then again, this is the first time that at the start of the period where you're supposed to actually learn for your exams, this is the first time that I've been completely caught up on all my lessons. So I'm gonna celebrate it by taking like, I think, a break for like a day or 3 almost. Just really just enjoy myself for a bit, and man do I enjoy myself when I'm recording. I'm still gonna do some things for school today, don't worry. I'm not gonna just like be completely slacking. I still have some tasks that need to be finished, even though I'm supposedly supposed to be... That's pretty cool. I'm supposedly supposed to be studying for my exams. They still have some tasks lined up for us, and I'm gonna try to finish them first completely. There's one task left that I still need to like put a lot of effort into, but all the other things that I need to complete I have kind of finished. That last thing that I still have to put effort into is something really vague though. Like it's such an unclear assignment. But I guess that's kind of implied in the subject matter because it is about ethical dilemmas, ethical problems. So here in psychology in Belgium, or well in Leuven I should say, the city I study in, you have 4 different kind of directions you can go at the end of your 3rd year. You can go into clinical psychology for children, for adults, or you can go into theory and research, or you can go into like a more organizational part of psychology where you go into like a company and you function as a human resources manager, for example. And for ethics, well, job ethics I guess the full name is, we have like this task where we need to reflect about an ethical dilemma, and there's one ethical dilemma for each direction I just talked about. And for some of them it's kind of clear what you have to do, like you can have a general idea about what is expected of you, but for some of them, man, they really give you no information at all and you just have to figure it out, which again is probably more reminiscent to the real life, where ethical dilemmas will not be accompanied by a step-by-step account of how you need to solve them, but still, I think they expect a bit too much from us sometimes. Now you have to choose your direction that you want to go in psychology in the next year, but you already have some courses of that specific direction in this year that you had to choose from as well. And so I chose clinical psychology for adults, and still they have me thinking about what I would do as an HR psychologist in a company that manufactures tomatoes. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there, you know, because we haven't learned anything about that in our classes, because we are clinical and we aren't like related to a company or stuff in our job field. So yeah, still they do expect us to just find out what we're supposed to do there. And yeah, it's pretty weird. I do believe that our year is the first year where they try this way of teaching that course. The previous years were just classes with just material to study, and that's it, nothing about tasks or anything. And that's not the first class that we are kind of like the scapegoat for, if you will. There's this other class which is called like interventions and well, I'm gonna do a very literal translation, interventions and ways of thinking about humans. I'm shutting up during the cutscene, by the way. And we are also the first year where they try out that course, and it's really interesting. Don't get me wrong, it is really interesting. It's a course about the different kinds of therapy. Jesus Christ, alright, they really want us to move along, huh? What the hell, this is bullshit. It's a course about the different kinds of therapy that you can give, and an introduction to all those kinds of therapy a bit, and it's really interesting. But it is a year course, which means that for an entire year we have been seeing classes about that course, and I guess we really should stop trying to collect things, because the dragon seems like to be collecting a lot of things for us. But yeah, they expect us to study everything we learned in that course just for this last semester, for this exam, and that's pretty difficult because it's a lot of subject matter to take in. Also, I don't know why I keep dying. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to grab some of the blue coins, but it's not really working out, you could say, maybe. Maybe you could say that a bit, yeah. And yeah, for that class, I feel like we are kind of the scapegoat as well, just to try out if it works, because it's an enjoyable class, and it's interesting to learn about therapy, because it's something that we haven't really done before. But it's just too much material to study, like, it's insane. There we go. Completed task 1. Oh, level complete. Again, we're gonna be like 5% short of the true wizard, which is courtesy of me dying in the end instead of just figuring out what I had to do, I think, but that's all okay. But yeah, just too much material. It's like given by 5 different professors, and they all have their own subject matter and their own way of teaching and constructing PowerPoints and that, and some of them have their own books that you need to study as well, so it's quite a lot to take in. And even the ones with books also have like these extra articles that they give to read. And yeah, it's not gonna be an easy exam period, that's for sure, but I'll try my best. That's the sex number. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.